Down the kick. Indian get. Ready for basketball. It's Halloween. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here's Melton. Pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Now here's Holiday. Maxey covering. Maxey against Holiday. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
And Grant Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, B.A. Over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Now here's Maxey. Last game, 26 points for him.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
Second personal foul.
Free throw's good for Maxey. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Tatum finds Horford. Outside Holiday. Down low. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Maxey attacking. Out to Harris. Melton passes to Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. A leaner. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Here's Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Celtics with the lead. Holiday with the ball. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. There's Tatum with the 3. No good that time. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Harris. Corner shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Holiday. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 5 points.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
For 3, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Give him 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Harris, a screen on Holiday. Out to Harris. Maxey against Brown. Maxey attacking. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Brown, a screen on Harris. Outside, Brown. Here's Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Horford's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Maxey finds Harris. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the Celtics.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Embiid's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Holiday. He's scoreless. Back to Brown. Puts it up. And he's going to the line for 2. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Doris teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. the highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher scoring. Well, I tell you what, speaks to the toughness of Jaylen Brown. That frame is strong.
For three, Maxey. Boston with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
Going inside. Oubre against Tatum. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Oh my, a powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, BA.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Harris. Oubre, a screen on Horford. To the middle. The kick out to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. The three. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Holiday passes to Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And here's Brown for three. Kept alive. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
Calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For your Celtics,
That free throw misses.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Brown scanning the floor. Horford, a screen on Melton. Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Holiday from long range. Counted from distance. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Melton passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Now here's Holiday, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The kick to Tatum. Fires the three, and again, Boston with the triple.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA, Tobias Harris, is a tough assignment.
Tobias Harris at the line for 2.
And Harris drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Horford inside. Harris on him. Horford can't hit. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Holiday. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Tatum looking it over. It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Hard to win if you allow your opponent to shoot over 60%. They need to play tighter deep. Stay attached to the shooters. Contest shots.
And moving along now, thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Nicholas Batum. Kenyon Martin is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Korkmaz in a 2-guard.
Batum's ability to knock down threes and stretch out that defense, such a vital part of this offense.
Walking foul called on Korkmaz. First personal foul, first team foul.
So it's Boston now. 6-point game. Brissett passes to Cornette. That one drops for him. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Batum outside from downtown, and Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Batum. Here's Brissett. Outside White, 6 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 4th, the Celtics.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Beverly outside. Pass to Morris. Batum sets a screen. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Cornette sets a screen to the paint. Back to White. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Well, there's a high IQ when you're talking about Marcus Morris, and in pick-and-roll sets, he is understanding how to get what he wants.
Cornet passes to Mikhailuk. And here's White, still without a bucket. Inside.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Pass to Morris. And here's Martin. The three is up. The shot no good. Here's Pritchard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Here's Pritchard. Buries it from three. And the Celtics lead by 1. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Morris for 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. No points so far. Takes the 3. Brissett passes to Mikhailuk. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Martin outside. To the inside. The kick out to Morris. Inside. Another shot. Martin with the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good. Mikhailuk's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Batum. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They set the pick. Pass to Mikhailuk. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Sixers on top. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Derek White, Luke Cornet out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
So Boston ends up going with a new group and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Jones' huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Screen by Embiid. Oubre passes to Embiid. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porzingis. Tatum finds Brown. Stolen by Melton. And here we go. The Sixers in transition. And Harris throws it down.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Melton. Brown with it. Picked up by Embiid. Can they get it? The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
A versatile offensive player. The D can't afford to let Harris get to the rim.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Kick out to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Brown downhill.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Free throw good. Brown. And granted, league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role at the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Outside Oubre. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. From deep, Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Porzingis with a screen on Melton. And here's Brown for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Oubre. Maxey against Tatum. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tobias Harris.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Holiday with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Holiday passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Oubre. Tatum from long range. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Now Embiid. Three-pointer, no good. 24 seconds left in the game. 18 feet out. The rebound by Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Harris misses. Maxey against Tatum. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Fires away from way outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this, Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
We hope you can get
for you here. No trick. It's the NBA. And game one of the NBA season break is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Lillard against Brown. There's the 3. Lillard misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown against Lillard. And Holiday has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis again. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Once again, fans, Celtics.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Miami. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Now, Connaughton. After Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Oh, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Brown against Lopez. Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Lillard. He had 25 points last game. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Horford the pass to Porzingis. Knocked away. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
Kick out to Brown.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. 3 on the clock. Here's Tatum. There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's all evened up. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handles. Put on the show with that dribbling exhibition.
So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Just 5 on the clock. And Holiday kicks to Brown. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Brown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum against Middleton. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. Tatum finds Holiday. Driving the lane. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford against Giannis.
Celtics foul. Al Horford. First personal foul.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Wizards in Washington. Middleton looking it over. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Chris Middleton is a bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
Now the pass to Porzingis to stop the drought from beyond the arc and then some. Porzingis has got 9.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And
the previous play is under review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, look at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take it.
Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Lopez with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Celtics trail by 12. Brown with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest?
Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector. Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Nobody near Lillard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got 9.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Tatum no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
Tatum taking it in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Porzingis, 11 points in the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. From deep 3-point territory. That one, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere. But
okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
Taking a look here now at Boston. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we...
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Bucks.
They built a nice lead. I like their...
And that is it for half.
second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. They've got Cameron Payne. Portis is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. Beasley outside. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. Beasley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
White against Beasley. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
4th in scoring. 4th in free throw percentage. And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had. Putting points on the board was never a problem. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Here's Payne, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Boston. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In 4th, the Celtics.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Driving in, Crowder with the steal. Payne finds Portis. Back to Payne. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Beauchamp. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 15. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Beasley with a clean look. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. They double him with Payne, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Beasley finds Crowder. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Beasley against White. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How he did last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Luke passes to White. They get it back. Can't hit that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Payne, and he makes good on the layup. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's the pick. Here's White, and stolen by Payne. He's all alone. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
It's Crowder on the wing from outside the arc. There's Portis, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
The size and length of Bobby Portis, making him a problem in the paint.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And Beasley, here we go. Basket counts. Beasley's got 7 points.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Here's Brissett, defended by Crowder. Brissett's shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee holding a 22-point. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Derek White, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Luke can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 22. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Giannis, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
Well, they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Porzingis with a screen on Lopez. Clock at 4. They get it back. Porzingis passes to Horford. Holiday looking for an opening. Hands it from downtown.
There you see the creativity. Holiday is so good at reading pick and rolls and breaking defenses down. It's hard to corral him when he's got the ball in those situations.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And here is Connaughton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Poked away, taken away by Holiday. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Again, Holiday missing. Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Beauchamp. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Lillard.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Horford against up. Oh!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Porzingis against Lopez. Horford with a screen on Lopez. A wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Brown outside. No good there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first.
Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
on two. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez together down low. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Harris, a screen on Connaughton. Harris outside. On the attack, Oubre. Three-pointer Embiid. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Oubre against Middleton. Pass to Lopez. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
You know, when you look at Chris Middleton, Brett, he's been a competitor every way you slice it.
No doubt worked himself into a multiple-time All-Star in the Eastern Conference and one of the most consistent small forwards in the league. Also an NBA champ. I just hope his health can hold out, BA.
So it's Milwaukee now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Middleton, right side. 6 to shoot. Connaughton against Harris. Stolen by Melton. And here they come. Out to Harris. Back to Melton. Driving inside. They get it back. Harris outside. Oubre against Lopez. Clock at 6. Melton misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Connaughton can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lillard. A clear look for Embiid. Drops one in from the wing. And this game is tied up now.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And here's Lillard. Maxey covering. Lillard into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Free throw good. Lillard. Kind of amazing that Lillard wasn't a big-time prospect out of high school, Brent.
Well, size had a lot to do with that, BA. And then Damian Lillard, it's hard to scout will. And he certainly has loads of that. Not many guys have a feel for the game like Dame does.
Now here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. For 3, here's Lillard. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw no good. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
At the line for your Sixers.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Connaughton. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Oubre with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Melton on the wing. Three-pointer. The Sixers again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Middleton finds Connaughton. 1:02 left to play in the first. Back to Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Maxey. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Melton against Connaughton. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Connaughton.
Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
Embiid a screen on Lillard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo a screen on Maxey. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said before, the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the floor for Milwaukee. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And that one drops for him. Maxey's got 9.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
You know, after all these years, Brent, is it possible that Brook Lopez is still getting better?
This guy is going to be the study BA of some research papers in the future. How do you go from a post-up big man to a legitimate three-point threat in the arc of a career? He's been amazing.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Lillard passes to Lopez. Lillard outside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Assist goes to
Splash Mountain, Brook Lopez making them feel it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. To the wing on the left. Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Friday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night, it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Lopez, the screen. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's the break. Pass to Oubre. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Knocks down the triple. The surge in scoring around the league, Brett. What's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, as a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three. And you got to keep them guessing. Now, dare Middleton to answer you, and he will. That's one competitive guy.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lopez, the screen on Oubre. For three, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Melton on the wing. Middleton covering. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Damian Lillard fourth.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
I see him.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Harris, and the free throw, no good. Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Maxey with it, and Lopez picks him up, and here's Oubre from the arc.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
Pass to Connaughton. Lillard looking around. Here's Lopez. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Connaughton outside. Lopez, the screen to the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Knowing his role, setting a good pick, and getting into a good spot for that attempt. Lopez, such a smart player.
Maxey passes to Melton. We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Great open look there. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
Lillard finding a way, even there amongst the trees.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead. Oh, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
At the offensive end, they were playing it smart. Running through the offense, then finding the open shot, and then they were hitting.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to... And that is going to do.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kenyon Martin is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Beverly in at the 1. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And it's Batum penetrating. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you go on a drive there. Batum using long strides to cut through the defense.
Portis with a screen on Morris. Crowder, the pass to Portis, and the bucket is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Martin finds Batum. The three ball. And the 76ers another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Beasley for 3. Pure from three-point range. Beasley's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
Beverly, the pass to Martin. Takes it inside. Batum outside for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Martin outside. And stolen by Beasley. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Payne with the bucket. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Crowder, that's good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Beverly against Payne. Martin inside. Pass to Batum. Martin outside. To end the run. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the left wing. And there's the screen. Crowder outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Beauchamp. Count the basket. Beauchamp's got his second basket of the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Batum outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And again, it's Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Crowder against Morris. Crowder, the pass to Payne. Five on the clock. Here's Crowder. And it's Martin with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Batum outside. Martin outside. Back to Batum. Drives to the hoop. Misses from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Payne against Beverly. Crowder, a screen on Beverly. Pass to Beauchamp. Over to the wing. Back to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Fires from the wing. Beverly shot off. Inside. Here's Crowder. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Shoots from 12. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Malik Beasley, Jay Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Campaign, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. Down low, here's Batum. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Batum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Morris doing a good job of scanning the floor and realizing when his teammate was open.
And so he draws the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
Previous play is under review.
Let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Crowder. Middleton is checked in for Beauchamp. And it's Connaughton in for Beasley. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Well, the D had no chance, and Chris Middleton on the rise.
Harris drives in. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Payne. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Melton. That shot off the mark. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Connaughton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Melton. There's the drive. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton drills it from deep. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Antetokounmpo. Payne, pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. And look at Joel putting his size to work.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Payne, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oubre against Middleton. Maxey attacking. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Outside Payne. Three-pointer. Lopez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now, big and bad and reliable. Those are 3 great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Payne against Maxey. Payne, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Philadelphia.
That one misses.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Lopez, the screen on Melton. Payne, the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, right side. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Connaughton can't hit. And Harris has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Oubre can't hit. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the...
Once again, to everyone who's made it.
And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Harris. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open end. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
And here's Holiday. Horford with the screen on Maxey. Feeds to Tatum. Oubre with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Nobody near Milton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Back to Horford. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Count that one.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Richard, you know, some guys just seem to improve with age, and Al Horford is one of them.
Yeah, kind of like Brook Lopez. Horford's become such an excellent three-point shooter. Keeps himself in top condition, and everyone around him is better at both ends.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they've bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Now here's Tatum after Jaylen Brown's miss. And the shot goes in.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Holiday against Maxey. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Oubre, a screen on Porzingis, and the dunk by Embiid.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's Brown missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Oubre off the drive. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Maxey kicks to Melton. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Now, here's Brown against Washington. He was really on his game. Horford the pass to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And a lead distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
2 points. That one goes.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Here's Holiday. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Tatum. Holiday against Maxey. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Oubre. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 5. Harris, right side. Embiid with the screen on Brown. For the 3. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Embiid's got 5 now.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Tatum passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Brown against Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-6 run. Back to Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. He has 7.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Embiid with the screen on Tatum. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
Third team foul.
Now Melton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Porzingis with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. 6 to shoot. Horford.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Tatum finds Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Harris setting the pick for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The 76ers #1. In 4th, the Celtics.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Outside, Horford. The kick out to Tatum. They swipe it. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
Brown drives in, and the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Here's Philadelphia, outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Harris uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Offensive rebound, out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. There's the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Melton. And Boston with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Tatum on the wing. And he can't jam it through.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
in a major drought need to find some sort of momentum.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
From deep three-point territory. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brown outside. Boston again missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Embiid, the pass to Harris.
Celtics foul.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
And here's Harris from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Holiday finds Brown. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check every...
And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Boston Celtics.
Well, teams these days...
That is more than enough.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
They've got Martin, Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Morris in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's White, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got the first points in the second half here for the Celtics.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Batum buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cornette, defended by Batum. Passes to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Here's Brissett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Pritchard, defended by Beverley. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
outside Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Martin wide open. He fires. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And once in a while, Kenyon Martin Jr. has a blow-up game, RJ. We've seen it.
Yeah, Kev, he's got the talent to put up points in a hurry. A little bit up and down from night to night. That's what young players are. But when he is on, boy, you better keep feeding him. You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
In the corner, it's Morris. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's White missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Batum attacking. And Boston with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brissett's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? He dishes it to White. The three. 1:03 left to play in the third. From past the arc, Hauser. And the rebound goes to Martin. 76ers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes. Baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
Out to the right wing. White with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White the pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sixers ball.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. So Boston ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Beverly. He has yet to score, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
For Boston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And so it's Philadelphia out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
Still fills it up. Harris is a force on both sides of the ball.
The 3 from Tatum. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Melton. Porzingis with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Horford with a screen on Harris. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And another miss by Boston. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Harris. Back to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Melton. Doesn't go that time.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Maxey against Holiday. Here's Embiid. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Melton against Brown. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorites every year. And that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Holiday against Maxey. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Sixers ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Embiid with the screen on Holiday. Maxey, no good. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Picked by Horford. And here's Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. Outside, Horford. Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Three-pointer, Horford. Rebound by the 76ers. Melton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Embiid against Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 4-3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Porzingis. There's Brown with the 3. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt. Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
Celtics 30.
And welcome to NBA basketball on 2K. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, you know, some second rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Holiday in at the point.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Here's Connaughton. The Celtics making their last shot. Lopez, the screen to the paint. Back to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Antetokounmpo finds Connaughton. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Back to Connaughton. With the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Brown against Connaughton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Connaughton outside, inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Holiday, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Connaughton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. And that one is hammered home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Antetokounmpo against Horford. To the inside. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Connaughton. Down low. Poke loose. Lopez with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. The Bucks rebound. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And Jrue Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Middleton against Tatum. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Middleton.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Horford finds Porzingis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Driving in, and he lobs it up, and Horford powers it home. And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer. The Celtics got their man, Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance their roster and acquire a two-way tower in his prime.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Lopez for 3. No luck on that one. Tatum with some nice D. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
Now, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Holiday looking for an opening. It's Brown on the wing. Here he goes. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Connaughton to the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Brown. Porzingis has got 5 points.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
The shot by Holiday, no good. It's Middleton on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Middleton passes to Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Holiday against Lillard, and stolen by Porzingis. Brown downhill, and Brown with the stuff.
This guy's so dangerous on the drive, and if Brown has an opportunity to finish strong, there's going to be no doubt.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Yes, it's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday passes to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. And there's the lob, and stolen by Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for Boston. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios.
Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
Oh, my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Game time is very real.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Third is Damian Lillard, and of course Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Holiday against Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and that's going to be a foul on Boston.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That that may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Here's Cornet. Antetokounmpo covering. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday passes to Cornet. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
The three, here's Lillard. And it's Cornet with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Down low. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum with it, and Lopez picks him up. Back to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez, the screen. Connaughton goes in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Right side, Holiday. Here's Cornet. Pass to Tatum. Fade away. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And what's going to be the recipe for one of these teams to take control in the second half?
They need to tighten up the defense, tighter than...
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set.
Thanks for joining us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got campaign. Jay Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. White against Beasley to the paint. Here's Brissett. Pass to Cornet. And another shot. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Payne, pass to Portis. Now here's Beasley. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And here's Payne outside. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Boston trailing. And he drives in. Hauser, the layup off target.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Cornet at the post. Portis on him. The kick out to White. Back to Cornet. Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
White for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Payne. Here's Beauchamp. Beasley outside. Clock at 6.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Back to Brissett. They set the screen. Down low. The kick out to White. They still need this. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Portis with a screen on White. Beasley pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass.
And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
Previous play is under review.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Fourth, Boston.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Crowder outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
No good from outside.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Beasley. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. White. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Pass to Beauchamp. Inside. Out to Beasley. Crowder with it. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. 1 minute left in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Payne, the pass to Portis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Portis has got his second basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Beauchamp. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley against White. Pass to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard from deep three-point land. The shot won't fall.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Bucks on top, up by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. Passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Celtics substitution.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got O'Shea Brissett, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That one a little long.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
On the wing, Connaughton, defended by Brown. Lillard on the drive. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Mikhailuk's checked in for Porzingis.
Number 50.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Antetokounmpo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Horford, a screen on Lillard. 3-pointer, Holiday. He buries it from 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's Middleton on the wing. Connaughton against Brown. Lopez, the screen. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Horford outside. The kick to Tatum. Here's Brown. It's good. And he drew, and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
Substitution. Number 8. Kristaps.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the Bucks call time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Adrian Griffin's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porzingis. Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Here's Mikhailuk. Kick out to Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Lillard passes to Middleton. And here's Lopez. And stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Mikhailuk. No good on the three.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Connaughton against Brown. Oh, Kristaps, the finish.
At that size, Porzingis doesn't have to travel far to get above the cup. That is a nice finish.
Connaughton with the ball, picked up by Tatum. Shot's good by Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. And they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under review.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits. Holiday hits them both. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. Here's Connaughton. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Connaughton. Middleton finds Lillard. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Horford pulls it in. Timeout called. The Celtics. They're down by 8. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mikhailuk's checked in for Boston. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Tatum passes to Mikhailuk. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Mikhailuk. To the middle. Horford gets it done inside.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
Connaughton against Brown. Lillard left side.
Celtics foul. Stanislav Mikhailuk. First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Lopez. And here's Connaughton for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez in the post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. Giannis to the cup. Here's Middleton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And let me tell you, this is not the guy to send to the line. Middleton is reliable and automatic in these moments.
And Boston calls time here. They trail by 3. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
You have to foul quickly to extend the game and hope it's a poor free throw shooter. But you can't get picky. You have to foul whoever gets it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Well, this trip to the line should...
He did!
From long range. Woo!
How about that? So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it up. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for
The Celtics.
It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid. Harris is out there with Morris. Then there's Oubre. And it's Maxey in at the point. Morris with a screen on Lillard. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Driving to the basket. Lopez grabs the board. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Pass to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Lillard with it. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Over Maxey. And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And here is Connaughton. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Giannis a screen on Harris. Lillard finds Lopez. Inside, Middleton. Second chance shot. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Morris with the screen for Embiid. Back to Morris. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Passes it to Middleton. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. Here's Connaughton. Offline with his three.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
taking 3 shots.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And, Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Connaughton against Oubre. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Connaughton. Good on the bucket. Connaughton's got 5 points so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Maxey into the lane. Oubre against Connaughton. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris outside. It could go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Marcus Morris. And there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the shooting guard position. Embiid wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. Middleton looking it over. Now the dish to Lopez. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Middleton, a screen on Morris. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Oubre pulls it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Harris's shot is off. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Morris with a screen on Lopez. Embiid drives in. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside, off the mark. Lillard finds Middleton. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Giannis a screen on Oubre. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Maxey on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Oubre against Lillard. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Timeout. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 31 points per, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Three-pointer by Embiid, and it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. Middleton is doubled. Lopez finds Connaughton. Back to Lopez. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid the screen. The tray. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
Timeout. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. They got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Good work defensively by Morris.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 10. For 3, Middleton hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Maxey against Lillard. Embiid kicks to Oubre. He dishes it to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Giannis is screen on Oubre. Down low. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo using his size.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Here's Maxey. Nice D from Lillard. Middleton finds Connaughton. Launches a 3. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
A big-time effort. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
Hey, everybody.
He didn't just show up. He came to compete at a high level. His attitude, it doesn't matter who you put on me. It's fun to play with that.
All right, fellas. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with
One more time, fans.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. We've got Jay Crowder. Beasley is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. Pass to Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How he performed last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Martin attacking. Three-pointer. A shot by Batum, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Into the lane. Batum with the 3. Payne grabs the board.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Beauchamp. No good. That would have tied it.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And Beverly kicks to Batum. Again, Batum missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Portis sets the big for Crowder for the tie, and it's good on the way up. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Going inside, Beverly the pass to Reed. Crowder with the steal. It's Crowder on the wing. Beasley outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside, Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Really nice work here from Covington to draw the foul on his way up. He's got a real talent for drawing fouls and getting himself to the foul line.
And he can't hit the second. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Martin.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Reed kicks to Batum. A three-pointer is right on target. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Passes it to Portis. Dishes to Payne. Covington against Crowder. To the inside. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam for Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Batum sets a screen for Beverly. Outside for Batum. He takes it in. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
First in rebounding. And they were in the top 10 in scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And the rebounding you just talked about, I did a night out. They controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Payne passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Beasley, the pass to Payne. With the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That was your Bucks breaker crew. Get live for him once again.
That's good from Payne. So he gets them both. 76ers trailing. Here's Beverly. Still yet to score. The pass to Reed. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a quick check of the stats for Patrick Beverly. How he did last season. He put up about 6 points per game. 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the league. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Reed dishes to Batum. Kicks it to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Payne in the corner. Here's Beauchamp. Reed covering. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Beverly kicks to Martin. Outside for Batum. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Robert Covington out there with Reed. Then it's back to Beverly. Then it's Martin. And it's Batum in at the center. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Morris into the lane. A good look from Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Middleton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Morris a screen. Maxey with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Back to Morris. Harris setting the pick for Morris. Harris outside. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer by Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. No good. Good work defensively by Morris. Philadelphia shooting 43% for the game. To take the lead. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard to the middle. It's stolen by Morris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Kicks it out to Maxey. Here he goes. 3-pointer by Embiid. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Once again, let's hear it for your
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lillard against Maxey. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. The dish to Giannis. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. And he uses the glass on the way.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Important points for Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Oubre against Connaughton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Connaughton. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Maxey attacking. Here's Morris with plenty of space. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard with the bucket.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Morris with a screen on Lopez. Out to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 4. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Drains the three-pointer.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Morris with a screen on Lillard. Out to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Places one from 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lillard against Maxey. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. He kicks it to Morris. Embiid with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Embiid. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy. All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes the first.
To cheer on their team.